Alright, what's up YouTube? I just got these in the mail. Traxxas gears. This one's a 32 tooth and the pinion's a 29 tooth. This is for the Revo, but this is the only plastic Mod 1 gear I found by Traxxas. It's the smallest one I found that fits on the slash. And then I got this Tekno drive shaft. This is completely solid, and this Traxxas drive shaft in here, it's hollow aluminum. I just didn't want to risk this getting snapped because I've heard things about people getting this snapped under a lot of torque. And on the other side, if it snaps that way, I have the ESC in my cat pack and a small battery in there, and the motor's here. I don't want that to hit anything. So like, this drive shaft is really crowded, so if it broke, whatever it hit, it would damage it and it would cost a lot. So that's why I got this. Tekno products are really good, really sturdy. And now I'm gonna install this. Get the big bone center drive shaft. You get the out drives, and then you get these O-rings, and then grub screw, and then I'm not sure what screw that's called. Alright. Okay, in order to get to the drive shaft, you're gonna have to unscrew these two screws here and these two screws. I'm gonna do that off camera. Alright, I just removed the screws. Make sure you don't mix them up. The top screws are slightly longer. This is the top screw, and then this is the bottom screw. Alright, once you've taken all the screws out, you just wiggle this apart. My gear mesh is pretty tight. That might be why it gets stuck. Alright, I got it apart. Now you just pull this out. It's like that. And then you can pull the drive shaft out from here. Just gotta make sure it goes through that small hole. Just like that. Make sure the bearing in here stays in, because that's really important. And you gotta also open up the front and get to the front. And for that, you're gonna unscrew the screw here, this screw, and then there's two screws in here, and on the other side over here, there's the screws that come out through to this side right here and here. Okay, I'm just gonna tell y'all what the next step is, because I have this thing mounted here in the battery tray, and these screws in here are gonna be really hard to remove. But anyways, once you remove the front, there's a, see that part moving in there? Right here, there's a grub screw on it. You pull that off, and then you take this piece and you put it on there, and you take the grub screw that's included, that grub screw over there, and you're gonna put it in there and then screw it in. Your 4 O-rings, 2 go in each drive cup. Just like that. Alright, I finally put the piece that's similar to this in the front, But one tip for screwing metal into metal is to use blue Loctite. This will hold it in there. Just put a drop or two on the thread. Okay, that was a big drop. Could have probably done it smaller, but no worries. And then you're just gonna screw it in. I just screwed it in. Now all you do is reassemble the front, screw everything in. Now remember, these longer screws are on the top right here. Alright, once you screwed everything in, you just take the drive shaft, slide it in from here. The drive shaft's in there. You slide it in until it connects to the front one of these. Okay, after you're done with that, you put the other, I'm not sure what this is called, but you put this piece on here, the slipper clutch. Make sure this hole is facing the flat part of the slipper clutch, like that. And then you take the grub screw, and I'm gonna put the Loctite on there, thread locker, the blue, just one drop. Just like that. And then you make sure this is all the way down, and then you screw it in. Make sure it's tight. The only way I was able to mount this spur gear with this Solid Customs motor mount is I had to pull out this whole motor mount area so I could screw the motor down in place. I drew marks where these screws go, and then I'm gonna put the set screw on the motor, and then I'll be good with that. Alright, I finally finished. It took a lot of time to do it because to fully put the drive shaft in and this pinion and spur gear, because I had to pull out the motor mount, but it's still workable. This gear mesh is a little tight, so I just added diff oil, the 50,000, and it really loosened up a bit, so it's really good now. And that's it for this video. Hope it helped you out, and peace.